If you're going to grow your website and boost your conversions, you'll need to know two things: what metrics you need to track and how to improve them. And that's what's coming up in this video. Be sure to check out the links we leave in the description, hit the subscribe button and notification bell, and participate in the conversation. Metrics represent the number of people moving from one stage of your funnel to the next. They're the ones going from being curious to becoming a subscriber to being a customer. Let's dive right in and look at 8 website metrics that you need to track and what you can do to boost your conversions. Before you know what to do to improve your conversions, you need to know how many page views you're getting. And the best way to track that is by using Google Analytics. If you don't already have a Google Analytics account, you can easily sign up for one by using a Gmail address. For more details, be sure to check the link in the description below. Now, whether it's your blog, your content page, or other landing page, you need to know how many people came to your site. Page views are the most significant indicator of how much web traffic your site is getting and the number of people who are checking out your site. While you might think a 50% order rate is excellent, if you're only getting 6 visitors a month, then you're going to be out of business before the end of this video. Now, everything that follows in this video is going to tell you how you can improve your page views. So we're going to be talking about things like growing your social networks, expanding your email subscription lists, making your website's pages load faster, and optimizing your site for search engines. If you'll follow these guidelines, you'll improve your site, and then your page views will increase. If you don't, well, your numbers are going to start going in the opposite direction. Google announced that they'd be switching to mobile-first indexing for all websites back in September of 2020. Knowing the kinds of devices people are using to visit your site, whether it's laptops, tablets, or mobile phones, is super important. Seeing these numbers really drives home the value of having a mobile-friendly site. So if you've been receiving emails lately from Google Webmaster Tools telling you your site isn't mobile-friendly, now you know why. The number of people visiting your website using mobile devices will only increase. So if you're building a new website, make sure your developer uses HTML5 and a responsive design. If you already have a website and you're using WordPress or a similar platform, make sure that you have a mobile-friendly theme. If you're unsure whether your site's mobile-friendly, then why not quickly find out by using Google's mobile-friendly test. We'll leave a link in the description so you can do that. Now let's talk about page timings. This is simply how long it takes for each of your pages to load. The faster, the better. This is important because Google includes page load time and speed in their SEO rankings. Having a slow site will only hurt your chances of conversions. You can now use Google Analytics to see the average load time of your entire site, and then you can tell how each page performs against the average. If you want to improve your conversions, make sure that your pages are loading quickly. When it comes to loading speeds, consider uploading photos with no larger than 1,000 pixels for its largest dimension and no more than 100 dpi. You'll also want to avoid using Flash and JavaScript since those take longer to load than regular text and they aren't SEO friendly. Traffic acquisition isn't as complicated as it sounds. It simply means how are people getting to your site. Is it through social networks? Is it through an organic search? Or did they click a direct link to your site? Finding out which of these sources are and are not sending you traffic will help you know where you'll get the best return for your time, effort, and money. Now, how can you improve that? If your email list is small, you'll need to work on growing your list. You'll need to do A/B testing, see what gets more traffic to your site, and then create drip campaigns that will help drive more traffic to your site. You'll also want to use geo-targeted or demographic-targeted social and web ads as well. By using these, you'll start to see an increase in your conversions. Next, you'll need to start monitoring your new versus returning visitor metrics. Now, this is measured by looking at each visitor's IP address. Obviously, if the address is new, then the visitor is new. Otherwise, they are returning visitors. If your visitors are returning, that means that they have a stronger interest. And the fact that they're returning, they're more likely to become paying customers, whereas one-time visitors usually are not. You can improve your conversion chances by developing a strong content marketing and lead nurturing program that puts you in regular contact with your list. Now, to do that, you'll need to send newsletters with links back to your site. It's a good idea to send invitations for white paper downloads, content upgrades, and other activities that you have on your site. You can easily do this by publishing a new blog post once or twice a week. Now, as the name suggests, time on site refers to how long people are spending on your site per visit. A well-written blog post will keep people there for a few minutes, while a poorly written one will have them clicking away in seconds. Google uses time on site metrics to measure how good a site is, since search engines can't really understand how well or how poorly something is written. So they look at the time on site stats, and that indicates whether visitors think the site is good or bad. The more time people are spending on your pages and posts and other content, the better. So how can you improve your readers' time on page? Well, you can do that by simply providing better content. Do A/B testing on different types of content and consider adding short videos to a page. So even if a visitor only watches 30 to 60 seconds of a 2-minute video, it's going to improve your time on page metrics. Now let's talk about landing pages. Thanks to social media and email newsletters, visitors can arrive on specific pages on your site with a single click. The landing page metrics tell you what pages people are landing on. Your visitors are often landing on your site through social sharing, email marketing referrals, through links from other sites, and search engines. Now, when you're trying to increase your conversions, you'll discover that single pages can often capture the interest of thousands of people at once. For example, let's say you have a post on your site that gets lots of shares through a particular social sharing network. Now, that helps you to know what type of articles that people are sharing. So you should create similar articles and keep submitting them to that same referral source. And you should start seeing a boost in your landing page traffic metrics. Okay, here we are at our last one, exit pages. Exit pages are the pages where people leave your site. Many of them will leave on the same page that they landed on when they first arrived. Now, if you're finding that most people are exiting on the same page, for example, your front page, then you'll need to do a makeover on that page. Or say if people must go to 2 or 3 pages to complete an ordering process or sign up for a subscription, if you look at the metrics and you see that they're leaving after the first or second page, that means that your process is just too complicated. Okay, so how do you improve that? Well, you might want to consider rewriting the article or sales copy, making it easier to read. Then think about changing the graphics and making them more appealing. And make it easier to navigate by reducing the number of steps to complete a process. Monster Insights makes it super easy to understand and keep up with these statistics without ever leaving your WordPress dashboard. So why not join over 2 million professionals that are using Monster Insights? To get a discount, visit the link in the description, and to learn more Monster Insights tips, tricks, and techniques, just click on one of the videos on your screen now.